Now, how about this? It's time for part 17 of the Great San Marino Challenge, and I wasn't really meant to start on this screen. You can probably see why I was going to try and tease what we're going to be doing in this league, but never mind, let's just show it. Amazing stuff, it has to be said. We are in 7th position. The game is starting to... Yeah, there we go. We're in 7th position after 20 games. Truly, wonderful achievement. And we've been battling for the playoffs all season. It's just unfortunate that we haven't been consistent enough in some departments, which could have us a lot further up the table. I mean, look at our goals scored. We're basically par with everyone else. But when you look at our goals conceded, that is more than double the top three, in all honesty, and that is pretty poor. If you want to see just how great detail is, we're one of the worst teams for conceding goals. That will make it a bit easier to understand. Yeah, one of the worst. But anyway, we're absolutely raring to go. Our winter break is over, and it's going to be a special live com because our parent club Cesena are top of the league, and we're going to have to go to the Dino Manuzzi stadium, I believe. Sorry again, my computer's a bit slow today. Yeah, Dino Manuzzi, yeah. Plenty to talk about in terms of our players and how they've done. We've experimented with it at 4-3-3 formation because we don't want to be completely destroyed in the midfield, but when we feel we can compete, we play the 4-2-3-1. The star man, if you can call him that, has probably been Madi Musa Traore. My goodness, what a revolution. He got injured for 4 weeks just a few weeks ago, but look at this, 16 games, 12 goals. Truly wonderful turnaround. If you compare that to last season, look, he got 3 goals and 2 assists, ridiculously poor. But now he's back in the best form of his life, and now that he's back from injury, I just hope he can continue it. Without him, we would really be struggling. As you can see by player stats, he's the tied top goal scorer. Very, very impressive indeed. But it's not just... It's kind of been unjust on the defenders because Matteo Bianchetti has been supreme as well. And yeah, our goals conceded doesn't reflect that. 20 games, 5 goals, 2 assists, 3 man of the match awards, and a 7.20 overall rating, and he just gets better and better. He's gotten a raise at last because our objectives have been risen. We have now got a better wage deal again. There we go, you can just see it there. But our financial situation is still bad. We're attracting much more fans to our ground, but because we got knocked out in the cup, it's going to be another year of cutbacks wherever possible. Who else deserves a mention? Sergio Sabatino, absolutely. I think he's been fairly good. Not as good as last year, but very good again, keeping everyone else left back out of the team. Simone Passa, I'm happy with him. He's consistent. He still hasn't... Yeah, he's got 2 assists this year, which is good, and he's constantly rising. Injuries have been much, much nicer on us. But in fairness, because Traore is dominating, we're struggling to get anyone else firing in all cylinders. Pierre Salve has been very good. I don't think his overall rating shows it, but I'm definitely pleased with him. And definitely Asimu Traore deserves a pat on the back, but he's at the Africa Cup of Nations, so can't use him. But probably an amazing find is the one player brought into the transfer market since we last talked. It's Stefan Schroeder of Germany. We got him on a free transfer because I was looking for someone who was good at set pieces and who was young, so we didn't break any rules about registration. But I mean, just look at this. What an amazing contribution so far. 8 appearances, 6 assists, and 3 man of the match awards. He's had a goal disallowed, but I don't think his game is all about scoring. He's been absolutely incredible. Adrian Stoyan still struggling to get his place back in the squad, but it's just been a heck of a season. Our results, if you want to go into them in greater detail, You can just see them here. It looked like it was going to be one of those years that we were going to be relegation candidates, as predicted. Bari thrashed us 3-0. Novara got us 3-1. But then we got a big win against Verona. Hellas Verona, I think is their full name. Yeah, there you can see we definitely gave them a good game and a huge victory. Cittadella, we went to them and we won. Oh no, we lost. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. Never mind, that was not so good. But Madibusa Chore, this was the game where he pronounced himself onto the stage. Vittorio Ferrero was a substitute. Got sent off. He missed a penalty, which I thought, oh, it's going to be another one of those years. But then he got the crucial goal from another penalty, would you believe? Then it was 3-0, but then we let it go to 3-2, so that was reckless. And then the result of all results, I thought, away to Lecce, a very proud historical club, and we went to them and we beat them with the 4-3-3. An amazing result, that one. Catania, this was a thriller as well, but we didn't get our just desserts. 2-2 turned into 3-2. Sassuolo, I mean, this was brilliant as well. The manager probably could have gotten sacked for that, but that was just fantastic by the team. Spezia, we beat them 2-0. Benevento, we beat them 1-0. This was a load of shite against Livorno. We're going into the last 15 minutes. We're 2-1 down at half time. Traore turns it around, and then the game doesn't tell us how many minutes of stoppage time there will be because a lot of players were getting minor injuries. So it goes to the 98th minute, and Simone Del Angelo, who's now gotten a transfer out of Livorno, he scored, and then it says on the screen, you've 6 minutes of stoppage time. Like, for goodness sake, game. Like, I got absolutely cheesed off with that one. I just knew once that chance appeared, it was going to be a goal. It's ridiculous. Empoli thrashed us 4-1. Frosinone, 1-0 win there. Piacenza, good old rivals from last year. We beat them 2-1 away in our first and so far only TV deal. We had a thriller with Grosseto. Went all the way to the deep end. We had a 2-0 lead at half time. We let it go, and then an own goal got us the result in the end, but I was absolutely sweating with that one. We beat Nozzarino 3-1. Barletta outclassed us by 3-1. Like, they're a fantastic team. We're trying to emulate them as best we can, but you know, credit to them, they're a very good team. Albino Leffe, this was an awful result to swallow as well. They got lucky, but whatever. We needed a result against Modena after 2 defeats in a row because we were starting to slide down the table, and we got it. 2-1. All important. What a start it was as well, being Cucci scoring. Oh yeah, I've forgotten him. And then a 1-1 draw with Pescara. Not what I wanted, not good enough. We let them in too easily. The other great player, where is he? Yeah, Emmanuel Biancucci. Stunningly good player. He's helped out so much. 18 appearances, 6 goals, 4 assists, 1 man of the match. So, good lad. I always forget one person. And then just one last thing, I hope I haven't wasted too much time. Let's just look at our past positions. We're 7th. So there we go, we've been up and down, but we've been in and around 4th place at best, but now we're at 7th. So I think Cesena are the favourites to defeat us in this next game. I think the starting 11 is suitable. Carapo, yeah, we need to play these guys. Carapo has not done so well. Lofredi, I think, has been better, but he hasn't doing well in training, so you've got to reward that with a few extra games. O'Frady has been very good as well. 13 games, 15 conceded, 5 clean sheets, 1 man of the match. Doesn't look great on his rating, but again, I think the game can, you know, sometimes get a little underestimated. Gonna play Delcourt instead of Shanquan. Don't trust him as much. Otherwise, that squad looks grand. Like, absolutely no problems with it. So, join me at the Team Talk screen where we can talk about the match and other things. Bye for now. Now we're back. I'm actually in the middle of my ice stream, so I might just get it over with in a minute. But we're here to team talk. No pressure to succeed, really. But unfortunately, there probably kind of is, because we're 7th, just outside the playoffs, and a loss here by a couple of goals would certainly be a disaster. But you know, I just want to see how close we can get to top 10, because I asked for the mid-table as an updated objective. And the players really are capable of that if they keep up the morale. They should be so proud of themselves. I mean, we spend about €1,000,000 a year on wage budget, whereas the big teams will spend 6-7 million maybe, and Catania even spent 16 million on their wages. So we're doing a phenomenal job. The managers have taken all of that on board, and they respect me very much for it. Here's an early chance for Cesena though. Oh, it's saved. Good save there by Caroppo, who needs to impress to stay in the first team. So another thing, I've just bought FIFA 13 today. Some diehard FM fans will be like, what the F are you doing? Football Manager, where it's at. And certainly any game that can keep me off the FIFA and the Xbox for 4 months, which is exactly what Football Manager has done, deserves immense credit. And there's a good chance. But it's just FIFA 13. I just want to... I've loved the series since 1998. I've played just about every single one of them, and to not have a FIFA in my life would be ridiculous to even think about. But Football Manager, ever since I got 2011, I'm absolutely hooked, and I still think I'll prefer this, at least for single player content anyway. And I'll definitely be getting FIFA for Football Manager 2013 within a reasonable time when it comes out. Not like this year when I got it in June. But the thing is, when do you want me to start recording new videos? Because I don't want to give up Football Manager 2012 at all. I'm nowhere near bored of this game. Same with 2011, I'm not playing it at all, but I should be, because I love that save with the Shelburne. Do you want me to start recording when the updates come out or something? I don't know. Anyway, just saying it all over us, and we're definitely struggling to compete with our parents, at least in the world of business. You can see some results there going to affect us. We're going to have to change our strategy a little bit. We're going up to 6th though, can't complain about that. Going to try and pump the ball in the box. Oh, here's a chance here. Madi Musa Traore on his return from a 4-week injury. Sabatino, Traore, good skill, passa. Oh, bad pass. He's not the greatest of passers, but he doesn't need to be. Just keep solid positioning and I'll be happy. Has anyone been particularly poor? Schroeder, don't really know. Here's Giordano, Morandi, Passa, Giordano, Traore! Oh, that would have been a hell of a moment. Honest to Betsy, that would have been fantastic. And there's another clearance. Cesena, who have had players demanding to leave for ever since the relegation, have now gotten their goal, and it's well deserved, if I may say so. We're going to stay with 7th. Let's just try and get standard. We have to push up. We're not getting any chances. Is there any solution, considering we've never lost to Cesena in our friendlies? It would be cruel to lose now, but this is their stadium. They've enjoyed coming to watch. Colucci is a quality player, no doubt about it. I really do like the guy. We're heading into half an hour now. There's a decent ball, but we just don't have any linkage, and that's 2-0. 2-0 to Cesena. Oh, I didn't expect it to be this bad, but realistically, I think you can kiss our promotion hopes goodbye if we're going to be losing again so heavily. I don't know. I believe that we've got 3 excellent defenders, but what is missing from my defence that the big teams can just destroy me, and we really have not shown our quality. Okay, that's half time. Whatever. Need to show something else. Get everyone at least motivated or fired up. Oops. Sorry. Need to retain the possession. Shoot on sight. That's about. I'm trying to go back counter attacking. I don't need to make any change at half time, do I? Schroeder looks very upset. He's trying his hardest, but again, no one is taking a stand. And we're definitely on our way to a big defeat. It's already in our box, and it's just over the bar. Disaster, really. Oh, it's over the bar again. Come on, lads. Man up. Nice. Just need to get one chance. And again, it's in our half. We're definitely missing something, and that's gone wide. But what are we missing? Like, obviously the money is one thing. Here's Schroeder. He hits the wall. But we just have to figure it out. If we can break even this year, I'll be happy. But you know, we did need that wage boost. I don't know if I'm going to buy anyone in the transfer window. Maybe we'll discuss that later on if I do find someone interesting. I'm trying to find a good right back as a free agent, but I'm not too sure if I can. New strike force, and I'd love to have a new striker in case Madamusa Traore stops scoring. That's a terrible corner, but it's just so hard. If we were breaking even, I would risk big wages again, but it's a lesson I have to learn. Traore actually took a slight reduction in wages, which I'm happy about. That's 3-0. That's game over. Oh dear. Sorry about this being anticlimactic, but we're really struggling. Maybe try to get the 4-2-3-1 working again. Get Mattia Morandi up. And Bincucci on the right and back to the left. Yeah, Traore looks ineffectual today, so we're just going to get him off. I usually take him off when he's done well. But today, it's just not been that sort of day. Just saying it. Like, as I said, so many players have wanted to leave ever since the relegation they suffered. But they're going straight back to Serie A, which it's beyond comprehension how they could miss out now. They're just in amazing form. And then those players will probably want to stay, but it's just the gulf in class. Like the top 6 or 7, we can't really compete with, even though we are in 7th place. It's everyone below us that we just seem to be able to match, and we're going down to 8th place. Oh, that's off the bar. Oh, that's so unlucky. This is a great interception by Kashili. Kashili needs to look up. Oh, none of my strikers apart from Traore have scored this year. I mean, for goodness sake, we can't make. Well, Kashili might have gotten one, but we really are in need of a new striker. I'm trying to get rid of Quentin Barlet, but he won't leave, which is annoying. He won't get any transfer interest, which would knock $2,000 off the wage bill. But I'm just worried there's no one in the market. Like, we could get some good people on loan, but we have to pay fees, and that won't be ethical as well. Yeah, fair play to Cesena, they deserve it. But just say calm. far from pleased. That was not good enough. And it just seems the big boys are just going to make us look like the relegation candidates we should have been. But now we're going to have to bounce back as the second half of the season kicks off. Yeah, that is disappointing, but I don't know what else I could have done. We're going to have to try and recover very quickly, because if we slip out of the top 10, I'll be very worried, because you can just see that a few of the numbers there, they're so closely matched, and we are in danger of dropping back. Yeah, so yeah, you can just see all this stuff now. Not really important, but I suppose that's all I really need to say. There was one striker that is for loan that I've really been interested in if I had the money. This guy here, Haris Seferovic. He would sign for us. Oh, actually no, he won't, so probably not. Just the report said he would be fairly interested, but I don't know. It'd be great to have him in, but it's not really possible. So that'll conclude this episode. Thank you for watching the episode. If you have, it's good to get the San Marino challenge back up and running. And talk to you again soon. Bye.